Oh my god. Awesome. Okay, here, listen. So we're gonna share something because, we're gonna call this a joint consumer introspection. Yes, indeed. And here we go. Are you ready for it?
That can make any hair type look like this. But this has got to be too good to be true. So to see what they're hiding, I went through the 1-star reviews and found complaints like this. It broke after I used it for 1 day. A very frail piece of junk. 1 star. So to get to the bottom of this, I'm testing that review from Jay along with other shocking reviews from all over TikTok shop, starting with this viral hairbrush that's always sold out. This brush is super popular. It's made with a vented cushion. It has 2 different sizes of bristles, and unlike most detangling brushes, it's a square shape. But before we get started, check out these other 1-star reviews. Kay says, absolutely hate it. Pulled clumps of hair out. I've never had that much hair fall out from brushing my hair, and the picture doesn't do it justice. I use it on my dog now. 1 star. She also posted a picture of all the hair that came out. We might be ripping some hair out today, guys. And now this poor dog is gonna lose all his hair? It's not right. Kay, don't you worry, this is a serious accusation. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Fox says, do not be fooled. This is not the real brush. The real one has the FHI engraved on the actual handle, and this one did not. Buyer beware. 1 star. You know you're in for it when you see a buyer beware warning, and then you just buy it anyway because you just want it. Here's a picture of her brush, which is missing the engraving. You can see it's missing. It's exactly what I was worried about, guys. Let's go see if we got scammed by TikTok shop. I have an easy way to figure this out because I bought one directly from the manufacturer, which I know is real. And the real ones are supposed to have this engraving right here. Now we just got to see if this TikTok shop one has the exact same logo or not. It does not.
Of course it does.
There's no
Why
logo.
would it?
There's no logo. Bak Mate, you were absolutely right. This review is true. They are selling fakes out there. And who's even faking this? Like, go back to faking $20,000 handbags, not a cheap brush. So we kind of hit a snag here with our fake, but it's totally fine. We're just gonna use the real one instead and test with this guy. And lucky for us, Leslie is very trusting in letting us use a brush that may rip half her hair out.
I never agreed to ripping half my hair.
Moving on. Here we go. Very important. Always make sure you start at the bottom and then work your way up. You start at the top, you can get all the tangles right on top of themselves. Is there a lot of hair getting ripped out, or is there just a little hair getting ripped out, Leslie? Hard to tell. Let's take a look. How much hair is actually in the brush? Grand reveal.
Okay.
Grand total right there.
Clumps.
K-Jane, I have no idea what you're talking about. This brush works perfectly fine. Your review is completely busted. And now that we know this thing is safe, I just want to say thank you so much, Jay, because now we get to see Leslie try to tear this apart.
Scary. Okay. Oh, all right.
All right, so she was able to break this.
Yeah, I was.
But this would never, ever happen when you're normally brushing your hair. Let's go to the next tool. All right, so this box did not come in great shape, but this blow dryer has a removable filter, negative ions, and some really cool attachments here. And it was only $30. It's too good to be true. This is the same price as a Chipotle bowl. EI6 says, not impressed at all. There was a lot of hype and it works about as good as a hair dryer you'd find at a hotel. Don't waste your money. 1 star. This should be really easy to find out. Let's go to the next one before Leslie starts to get worried. Fa says, don't fall for the hype. It's not that strong. The plug will not stay in the outlet. 1 star. Fa, what are you doing with your blow dryer to make it keep coming unplugged? Aren't you bending these 2 little metal things here to keep them nice and tight? I'm still gonna test it though, don't you worry. Da says, when it arrived, it was missing the brush piece. And this was a big reason I bought this one because not many other hair dryers have them. 1 star. I'm totally with you, Da. The entire point of this is the little brush attachment. They show it in every video. It's the only reason I bought it as well. Let's see what we got. Not the right one.
But a nozzle, at least one. A diffuser.
Not the right one. It's a big attachment here, guys. Blow dryer, always a good thing. Last item in the box here. Feels good. Yes, we got it. This is the entire reason we got this. Da, your review is busted, but I think you're actually telling the truth. All right, let's throw this guy on here so we can test the other reviews. I gotta be honest, from holding it and the design, it feels really nice and sturdy. This should be way more than $30. But some people are saying that it's not strong enough to do the hair. So I have a thingy here that measures how strong the blow dryer is. Technically it's for weather and stuff, but whatever. This is my hairy Josh that we use in my salon all day, every day. And his strength on the wind speed is about 19. Very strong, very fast. So the question is, can this little $30 guy hang with the hairy Josh? All right, let's see. 13, 14, 15. Is it gonna go? 16, okay. The wavy talk isn't quite as strong as my professional, but it's still pretty strong. It's not weak by any means. Let's go to the next test. Now, Fa says that this plug does not stay in the outlet, so we're gonna see what happens when we do some hair. So this plug did come out of the outlet pretty easily, but really that's almost every blow dryer these days. It's totally normal. But truth is truth, and you are right, this absolutely did come unplugged. It's time for the moment of truth. Is this better than a hotel blow dryer? And the first thing I'm noticing is this comb is not doing a good job at all. It's making the hair super frizzy. If you can't get good tension, it's gonna be like that. So if you can't tell, this is a little wild and crazy. On this side, we used the comb attachment. Didn't really do much good at all. And on this side, we used a regular nozzle with a brush. Not much difference. Not very good. Yeah, 6, you're correct. This is not that much better than a hotel blow dryer. Your review is absolutely true. All right, Tymo ring here. It is a straightening comb. It has 5 heat temperatures, a 30-minute auto shutoff, all for just $25. Too good to be true, you say? Check out these reviews. Ta says, open it up and there's hair in the straightener. It's used and gross. Photo doesn't do us justice. 1 star.
No, we are not using this.
All right, so here's the picture. And that looks absolutely terrible. Tajas, why are you posting that? Why would you make me look at that? I'm just kidding. It's actually not that bad. Working at a salon, you go home and like you find hair in like your teeth and stuff. So it's not a big deal for me. I'm still gonna test it for you guys though.
How do you get hair in your teeth?
Need a haircut? That was the last time I ever did a haircut. Ba says, this here takes more time than a traditional straightener and doesn't really work. For it to work, literally have to go over some strand at least 7 to 10 times. Not worth even clearance price. 1 star. Bob, I'm with you. 7 to 10 passes is ridiculous. We're going to get to the bottom of this for you. Also, I got to say, I love that you started your review with this here. I say this here tool takes forever. Now says, my hair stays straight for less than 10 minutes. 1 star. This is going to be an easy one. I'm down here in the swamps of Florida. So really all I got to do is throw Leslie outside, lock the door, come back 10 minutes later. It's going to be easy.
If this only lasts me 10 minutes, I'm going to be so upset with you.
We're about to figure out if we're going to get big, nasty, hairy surprise like Tajas did. The big reveal. A box inside of a box. The second big reveal. Another box. They did a good job of making sure there's no hair in this. There's hair. No, I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. Totally brand new. They've taken every precaution. Like they have 1 bag, 2 bag, a box wrapped around it. I don't see how there's any way there could possibly be any hair in this. I'm gonna say totally busted. There's no way, Tajas. This is actually really good quality. I love the new plastic smell, and it's heavy. It feels really good. It looks really good. But we still have to figure out, am I really gonna have to run this over Leslie's hair 7 to 10 times? That's 1 pass.
I'm not mad about
It's not bad. It's really not bad. I am not having to do 7 passes. This is finishing in like 1 or 2 passes. That's literally 1 pass. If anything, this is taking less passes than a flat iron is. I'm actually worried about what temperature it's on. That's how well it's doing. We're literally only using 1 or 2 passes. Busted.
Blasphemy.
But we still have 1 more question. We need to know, is it going to stay straight or is it going to be gone in 10 minutes? And since our salon is in Florida, we're just going to have Leslie take a quick 10-minute phone call outside and see how her hair looks after that.
Mom, we just tried this thing called a Timo ring. We're testing it out right now to see if when we go outside, it gets frizzy. You said, oh no, because you already know it's probably going to get frizzy.
This makes no sense. If you had perfectly straight hair, this would be great.
If you were not Leslie, this would be great.
Nah, 0. You were absolutely right. This did not stay straight. It turned to a mess after 10 minutes. Let's all take a quick moment of silence for Leslie's hair. This is also made by Wavy Talk. It's a 5-in-1 iron brush set that replaces your blow dryer brush, 2 wand sizes, and 2 curling iron sizes, all for just $50. Leslie, you know what I'm going to say here? It's too good to be true. There's no way. But just in case, let's check out the reviews. Na says, ripped half of my hair out. Strands kept getting stuck in between the indent. Hurt like hell. Took double the time to do my hair. 1 star. This one's a little scary, right?
They're all pretty scary.
The worst part of all of this is if it rips Leslie's hair out and has to spend like 10 whole minutes getting her to stop crying.
That's the worst part.
La says, I used it 3 times and it made my hair look like it was fried on the ends. I used the heat protector as well. 1 star. You're in for a day, Les. You are in for a day.
I was in for a day the other day. Do we not remember?
Fatten says, very disappointed with the product. I just got this a week ago because it was popping in my feed with lots of sponsored good reviews, but it literally stopped working after 1 use. 1 star. Fatten, you got to do better than that. You can't just blindly believe reviews, especially sponsored ones, but that's why I'm here. Let's go figure this thing out. It's really important when you put this together that you don't connect the attachments to other attachments. You have to connect the attachments to the base. All right, it's time to see if Na was telling the truth.
Nah.
Nah.
Holding it. That part's hard.
She was right.
It's getting stuck.
She was right.
Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Changing the technique. There we go. Do, 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 do. Like elevator music. All right. Now I'm going to be more strategic this time.
Yay!
Not too bad.
There we go. The key to not ripping half of your hair out is to make sure you keep the top clean when you're pulling it off. I'll show you. I'm just going to keep this top exaggerated and out. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Down. That way it doesn't get stuck. Nah, I don't know if this will rip out half of your hair, but I can totally see how this can get caught up in there. Your review, completely true.
You think?
She was dramatic, but it is true. It gets stuck in there.
It does get
Like
stuck.
we saw it.
Yeah, it did get stuck in that, especially in that indent. So
Yeah. All right, on to the next review where we figure out if La is telling the truth about this frying Leslie's ends. I'm actually a little scared about this because while it might look like a brush, it's actually an iron, which is twice as hot. Let's see how these ends come out. They actually look great. I'm not seeing any damage, not seeing any fraying. La, your review, completely busted.
what about fatten?
And Fatten, I promise we haven't forgotten about you at all. We need to know if this broke after the first time we used it.
So it's powered on again.
Nope, Fatten, completely busted. See you later. All right, next up is our Beach Waver. It has a 1-inch barrel, 3 heat settings, and buttons that automatically curl your hair for you, all for just $29. Too good to be true.
It has a button.
You heard it. Too good to be true.
It has a button.
Cannot be true. Boss says, the rotator is fast and I burn my face on it every single time. 1 star. But you're telling me that you burned your face on this and then you did the exact same thing and burned your face again. And then the exact same thing and burned it again. It's a little hard to believe, but we'll see if Leslie falls for it. Sa says, everyone says it takes way shorter time to curl your hair with this. It took me twice as long, curled my hair about an hour ago, and they're already falling out. My hair will stay curled for 3 days with my other curler. 1 star. All right, Sa. So I'm preparing myself for a curling marathon with this thing. But for Leslie's sake, I really hope it doesn't take that long because she has reservations planned.
Yeah, and I'm not canceling it tonight.
Not again.
Not today, Sa.
Dot says, horrible, ripped your hair out, tiny little clamp, can't hold the curl. No matter what product you use, the curl falls right out. 1 star. I just gotta say, like, we made it through 3 hair ripping tools already. So honestly, I'm not even worried at this point. Leslie is invulnerable to hair ripping tools. Let's go try this thing out.
Way to jinx me.
It's pretty. All right, I'm just gonna. This way? I thought this is automatic. All right, we're on the clamp. So
Don't burn your
the other
face.
way. Okay.
Don't burn your
Okay,
face.
I'm not burning my face.
Stop.
How do I
Did you burn your face?
Not yet.
So definitely didn't burn my face.
Unlock the clamp.
I didn't unlock the clamp, but I'm not mad about it, guys. All right, let's do one more. Here we go.
How's the face?
My face has not burned yet, so that's good. And then release the
Ideally,
clamp.
you'd let the clamp out.
Okay, I love the clamp. Oh, that one's pretty. Guys, look at me. All right, Ba. There are no warrior wounds here. Your review is completely busted. Sorry.
But we still have to figure out if the Beach Waver is much slower than a regular iron. So Leslie's gonna do 2 curls with a normal iron and then 2 curls with the Beach Waver to see if there's a huge difference in time.
Here we go.
And go.
Okay.
Wrong one.
Okay. Okay. And then this one. Here you go. All right. Do it this side. And release. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. "17 seconds."
She's a pro! And these look kind of better.
Look a lot better. All right, so the Beach Waver might be a little bit slower.
A lot.
bit slower.
Okay. Sa, your review is absolutely true. Good for you. We still have to do Dot's test, which is waiting an hour.
Well, then Dot's coming to the restaurant with us.
We're just going to do it. We'll show you at the restaurant.
All right. I don't think we're going to make it on time. I don't even know if my curls are even still in. Like, they look way looser. Literally the latest. The latest.
Dot, the curls hold.
Dot, your review is busted.
Happy Saturday. Happy 420 and I thought that would be cool to watch. Anyway, so let me hop over here where we are and take that down. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, listen. Yes, it's been a day. It's been a great day. How are you doing? I am doing excellent day. I did want to bring this up to you. As always, things will get worked out like they're supposed to. They just passed a law that if China doesn't sell TikTok to the United States, then the United States is no longer allowed to use TikTok. Whatever. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. I have no fear. Listen, I wanted to check out the answer to why I burp so much. And I looked it up, and you know what it said? It said that when you burp, you are getting rid of negative energies, you have no fear, and you're speaking the truth. Yep, yep. Can you believe that? Like, isn't that awesome? So something we thought was really nasty is actually a sign of cleansing and truth. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Listen. Alright. I'm gonna put some music on and we're gonna get into a meeting. I have some tarot out tonight. Looky, looky. Here comes Cookie. We'll find out what's going on. Find out what you got going on today. Alright, also, I wanted to put out there, yes, please. I wanted to put out there that we have 30 days Jesus Christ, dude. Wow. Okay. Let me. We're going to do let go and let the universe work it out. 963 megahertz, eliminate stress and calm. I do have my old decks with us tonight. Let's see. We have justice, death, and the Two of Swords. Okay, well, somebody's trying to decide whether or not they want to work on something or in something. Oh my. And justice came out again. And the death came out again. The Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Strength, and the Ten of Wands, the Moon, the Five of Swords. Alright, so before I get too far ahead of myself, somebody has decided that their justice is to work on themselves. And there is a battle coming in that is going to end your burdens you don't know about. But before it does, while you're working on yourself, you're supposed to take time to rest and lay things to rest that you don't want to take with you into the future. Like, you're just supposed to be, like, you're protected in a rest format. Like, just taking it easy. You know, tomorrow's Sunday. This is the weekend. Something over the next couple of weeks is going to end your burdens. But there's a fight that you don't know about that's coming with the end of these burdens that you're having to make sure that you start taking better care of yourself right now and getting plenty of rest. Ace of Wands, the Hanged One, and the Ace of Swords. So you have a new project coming in that is going to bring you Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. You're about to find out why somebody's been watching you. Or somebody's been watching you for this project. Knight of Cups, wanting to come in and offer you an apology. There's a white horse on this card too. Temperance. They want to bring peace to a ending and start a new beginning with the World, the Four of Wands, and the Sun. They want to bring a peaceful end to conflict, I'm gonna guess, and start a relationship, a happy relationship. The Devil, obsessed with Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. They're obsessed with getting this and growing this. Nine of Cups, it's a wish fulfillment for this person. The Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that they've been watching, kind of breadcrumbing, wanting to invest in. The Hermit and the Page of Pentacles. They've been quietly investing in this person, but wanting to invest more. The Three of Cups and the Fool for a new beginning. The celebrated Page of Wands. Full of a passionate move forward with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Stable foundation, the Moon, and the Nine of Swords. Because they don't, somebody's in their head because they don't know something's about, something, somebody doesn't know about something. The Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. Oh, somebody doesn't know about somebody's heat and cold, hot and cold attitude. Eight of Pentacles might be somebody in the workplace. Wheel of Fortune, you're working on your money. And the Empress and getting yourself straight. You got communication coming in from somebody you've known for a long time that's been lying to you about something and calling judgment on a passionate move forward that they've been juggling and all up in their head about. It's a choice between lovers. King of Wands. This is a player energy that's wanting to move forward and actually be grown with an emperor. So somebody's trying to put down their player life to become a man. Yes, I said it like that. I don't give a fuck how old you are or how young you are. It takes a hell of a man to put down that player and pick up that grown-ass motherfucker. Any man can go out here and fuck a bunch of women. It takes a very strong and disciplined, organized man that holds it down for one woman. That's a leader. That's somebody I can trust with my family. That's somebody I would trust as a preacher. That's somebody that I would trust to get advice from. And it's likewise with a woman. I'm going to trust a woman that's not out whoring around to give me advice on how to keep my man around than trust a woman who runs through them 100 a day. You understand what I'm saying? And in the world that's cracking out a bunch of dumb shit, we need people that we can count on. And stable people are what we can count on. I told you. Listen. I gotta go make some more coffee. Listen. Give me just a second. It won't take me but just a second to do it. And I get right back on here, I swear. It's Saturday, we've got plenty of time. I want to give you guys a suggestion on your coffee. I know that, dude, I have changed so much since I've been here. Like, when I first got here, I could go through a 5-pound bag of sugar a week. When I first got here, I went through a 5-pound bag of sugar a week. I've had a 5-pound bag of sugar in my refrigerator now for about 5 or 6 months and haven't touched it. As a matter of fact, I haven't had sugar in my coffee in probably almost a year. Whenever I want it to be sweet, I add honey. And that was what I was trying to... So whenever you... especially if you use flavored creamer, if you use flavored creamer, take the sugar out. It's really not, it is a lot different when it comes to the calories and the fat on your ass. Like, I literally lost 30 pounds. Swear to God. And you guys know I've had issues with exercising, but taking out the sugar in my coffee and eliminating a lot of the fucked up food I was eating. I say that, but listen, I decided to splurge. This is about to be my birthday month. I got 10 days and it's gonna be my birthday month. And I just ordered my groceries and I got me a Detroit style pizza and some Angus beef. Oh, hold on. I got some Oscar Mayer hot dogs too. I haven't had a hot dog in so long. Like about every 3-4 months, about 3 or 4 times a year, I give me hot dogs. Dude, it's gotta be Oscar Mayer. Every once in a while, I can do the, what is that, ball part? I don't like generic hot dogs. If I can't have Oscar Mayer bologna, it has to be Bar S bologna. I'm very picky about that stuff. I won't eat hamburger meat if it's not above 70-30. I don't like 70-30, I like 80-20. I think any higher than 80 takes out a little bit of the flavor. There's too much fat taken out. You don't have a lot of flavor, and that means that you got to add a lot of spices. You shouldn't have to do that. Um, 70-20 something I would use in spaghetti. 80-20 I can make meatloaf with, and it can stick together. Alright. Alright, I'm coming. I know I'm being nosy tonight, so give me just a second. Okay. So we've got the night weight deck, the beehive deck, practical self-care, spirit messages, and our wealth deck, and not forget our gemstone whisper deck that we're going to partake on. So I'm going to do some tarot again. This is going to, if it fits, it fits. I'm going to pull from both decks. To get different stories instead of doing clarifiers. I'm not going to do clarifiers. And then I'm going to do the spirit message, practical self-care oracle. Now, I do use the Rider Waite or Night Weight deck. I use the Night Weight deck for my men, and I use my B deck for my women. But like I said, for my masculine and feminine. But like I said, you could reverse it. It could be you, it could be the other person. I also pulled to check what signs that you might be dealing with and initials. Um, and I will also do a where is this going? With an angel of abundance. Okay. Oh boy. I can't just move my chair. You remember, y'all, Grandma Hen over here. I got babies underneath my seat, so before I can move my chair closer to the desk, I gotta check to make sure where the babies are at. They're so beautiful and quiet. Oh my God, they are so quiet. Listen, they have a home already. Don't yell at me. I can't help myself. I've got to get my farm, dude. Then I won't have to worry about nobody yelling at me because I'll have plenty of room. I'm so glad my landlord says I can do whatever I want to here. As soon as I get that farm. Listen. Hold on, I got a present for you. Yeah, okay. Woo, Lord, listen, I gotta go fix my coffee real quick. Oh no. That was dynamite. Listen. Listen. There was a reason why I needed to make coffee. Okay. And I mean, it came right in time too. Listen. They can't all be free floaters. Sometimes some of them gotta stink. Now we're just gonna carry me into the next space. We're good. Woo! Now I got a cat trying to touch my ass. Oh goddamn! Listen now. He says, "What's pretty, Mama? Look." Well, come. Make your pussy sing. Yeah. I never sang. Oh, listen. Girl, you can't get in there. That hole's for me. Listen. She said, but you left the door open. No, no, no. It was just a pardon. Hold on. Listen. Men don't understand why I don't want to deal with more than one, and I don't get along with women, so there's only one woman allowed in my house. I got enough pussy to fight with. I mean, holy shit, I got 6 cats, man. I got plenty of pussy to fight with. I'm just looking for a genuine dick. Hello. I got plenty of pussy. I need to scurry around and figure out what I'm missing. I'll just check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the girl, motherfucker? Who you need him? God damn. Anyway, we had to have a little bit of fun. Oh, God. Because everybody. Wonders if they'll remember what it feels like to do it or know how to do it when they get the opportunity to do it again. I know I'm not the only one. We'll be alright. I've heard it's like riding a bike. I don't know. It's probably going to be about 2 or 3 more years for me, but you know, hey. Listen, something I've learned, I know this is off subject, we're going to get back to it, but 11:23. There are ways to get off that you don't need another person or toys, and it has absolutely nothing to do with sex. And you're like, where the fuck have you gone? Listen, I've spent 7 years in abstinence, and I have learned to get things and deal, like, there's other things about the world that can turn you on just as much as sex and provide you a different kind of come. You should check it out sometime. Yeah. Yeah, like you don't have to do weird tricks, or you just have to like drive your passion there. Like you work your passion. Like, you know how like I'm gonna use songwriting. You finish a song, and the first thing you want to do after you finish that song with the people you finish the song with, depending on who you finish the song with, you want to fuck, right? Okay, well, if you don't fuck and you decide, well, let me use this drive to write another song with instead, depending on the passion, you could actually get an orgasm writing that next song instead of spitting out that, and you're like, why don't you like sex? And like, I do like sex, but I'm just not wasting it. Like, I'm just not wasting it. Like, my sex is worth something, dude. My sex makes beautiful fucking babies and makes men go crazy. I'm not gonna give that on just anybody. Motherfucker gotta work for that shit. I gotta work for it to be that good. You gotta work for it to be given to you. So I'm saying. Anyway, ladies, you got to catch on to that shit. You want your man to act right? Pussy make him do whatever you want. But you gotta have the pussy to want. Somebody's obsessed with getting justice. And I can promise you now, no matter how much a man brags about the bitches in the fucking pornos and in the fucking prop shows and all that bullshit, when it comes down to it, really, they want a woman they can get raunchy with at the house, on call, at any time. Page of Pentacles. Investing in new investment that involves a partnership, a group effort to build a new foundation full of love. It's gonna bring in, this is it. This is it. You guys, the more love you feed into your ideas, it's pushing us into a magical moment that lasts a long time. Seven of Pentacles. This is long-term investments. The Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Told you, bomb, bam, boom, ooh. Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups. Somebody's afraid that this won't work out. The Lovers, that they're not going to get chosen. Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Four of Wands, Two of Cups. Somebody's lying about a relationship. Listen. How's it? Listen, Linda. Somebody does that. I don't know who does that, but whoever does that, holla. Listen. Wherever you're trying to invest in, you better like make sure that all the secrets are out of the fucking bag. I'm not, you know exactly what the fuck you're investing in, because this Eight of Swords, after you get the Ten of Pentacles, comes the Eight of Swords. So you have somebody that you're working with that is up to no good. And as soon as you get this fucking Ten of Pentacles, they're leaving your ass and moving on to somebody else. And that somebody else is gonna fuck them just as soon as they give them their hand. And they're gonna be fucking stuck out in the dark without nobody. Yup, Two of Swords, because they choose to put that person out in the cold. Yup. And that's their wish fulfillment. So, ouch. You better invest and investigate in the people that you're trying to fucking work something out on. Because somebody's not fucking telling you the truth about something. Yep, Three of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's not trying to work with you, they're trying to deplete you. Three of Wands, and this is happening right now. Two of Cups, it's a couple. Strength. Page of Pentacles. A couple is doing this to somebody and paying other people to work with them. The Emperor and the Ace of Wands. This was a man's idea. Wish fulfillment. King of Wands and the Hierophant. The Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody has good intentions. Like, somebody plans on making somebody a star, marrying their ass, like, not letting go, like, from, like, bomb, and then working on their wheel, and then working on their Wheel of Fortune. Like, Like somebody plans on, you got somebody trying to fuck you over. Listen, you got somebody trying to fuck you over, okay? And then somebody trying to act like they want to work with you until you get the bag. And then as soon as you get the bag, they're going to take their part, your part, and take the fuck off and leave you fucked up. And then you've got somebody else that is like, I'm going to come to you full fucking grown man type shit. This is the Emperor. It goes literally the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, the Star, the King of Wands, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. This motherfucker's coming in, gonna provide you a stable foundation, marry your ass, and then help you build your fucking business. Five of Pentacles. It might be somebody you've left out in the cold or somebody that left you out in the cold in the past. Page of Wands. The Magician, Two of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. The truth is somebody is pushing towards telling somebody the truth. They love them. Ace of Cups. Thank you. Good morning. Good evening. How are you? The Empress, the Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess. Wow. Somebody's coming in quickly and you know it because you're their Empress. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck with the Page of Pentacles, and they want to invest. Somebody wants to invest in keeping you stuck in your head about when you're going to get some money. Don't worry about that shit. God's got you. Alright, what else? Loud tonight. Listen. The Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles. You're about to find out why somebody's been hanging on to something for so long. You kind of already know, but the puzzle pieces are about to come out. The Star and the Ten of Swords. Somebody stabbed you. Somebody's wish fulfillment was to stab somebody in the back, to end somebody. To end a King of Pentacles that was happy to hold somebody back. Oh, God. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody wants to come in with the truth and love. Somebody's lying about why they've been up in their head and not being a man. Might be a family. Ten of Cups. The Six of Swords. And the Star wanting to walk into calmer waters. You got truth coming in. Like, I'm done with, like, this isn't like, I feel like a soap opera. Where's Carly when you need her? King of Swords. We're on the bees now. Hey, Carly. Dude, she could have been my best friend. She get herself in so much trouble. I ain't even playing. I don't care what actress is playing that character right there. I like the last one that played her. But I watched her, I think she had 3 of them that played her. But Carly, dude. 3 of Jars. Huh? King of Swords, a big old player. What else? The Keeper, a new beginning. The Devil. with the Ace of Swords, obsessed with finding the truth about Six of Pentacles and Six of Jars. Investing in a past project. Ten of Wands. To end burdens. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Jars. Aww. Long-lasting relationship. The Stars, the wish fulfillment. The Eight of Pentacles. Might be somebody you work with. Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles is somebody who's been lying and wanting to come in and tell you, with the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles, that they want to invest. Rebirth. With Princess of Wands and the Prince of Swords. Passionately coming in the world with a new offer. The Barrel. Moving Four of Pentacles out of stagnance. Ooh, Three of Swords. And brokenheartedness. The Devil. Oh shit. Somebody ended something quickly. That's what, it's not a, this is an ending instead of a beginning. You know, with all endings come new beginnings, and that's how I was looking at it. But somebody come in swiftly and passionately ended this rebirth and move into stillness, stagnancy, brokenheartedness, and addiction. And overactive sexual activities with the King of Wands. Ace of Swords with the Truth. Eight 11. 1138. Justice, and that's justice. Eight of Swords. King of Pentacles, King of Jars, and the Queen of Jars. The Sun. Ace of Jars. Bottom line, somebody's hiding a relationship. Possibly hiding a lot of relationships. And it has busted the fuck up out of somebody finding this shit out. And so now somebody doesn't know whether or not they should try investing into this relationship that they know that they want, because they fucked it up by fucking with everybody else. Like, Princess of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. This might be a young relationship. Seven of Wands with the magician, and the death. With the Melissa and the Two of Wands. No matter how many different times, yeah, there's something ending and there's a new beginning, but this isn't working out the way that somebody was wanting it to work out. Like somebody come in and fucking pooch the hoodle. Wow, this was not like what I was trying to fucking go for tonight. Come on. The Keeper, new beginning, the Two of Swords, and the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Jars with the Three of Wands, and the Honeymoon, and the Prince of Wands with the Princess of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Jesus Christ, man, somebody's just going around in circles. That's all this is. Like somebody just... Somebody losing something is going to totally fucking destroy somebody. And with the King of Wands sitting there distraught as fuck after looking at a loss of someone or something, and the Queen of Wands is the one holding the ball of fire. She's the reason he's sitting in this hot mess. The Tower, Prince of Jars, and the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles. I don't even want to read more of that energy, dude. Somebody made a decision that affected more than one person without asking any questions. And it caused a ripple effect. And that ripple effect is about to surface. The Melissa and the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. The Four, somebody's ending something because they can't let go of something else. And it's happening quickly. The Emperor is. The Queen of Swords, trying to be kind about it. The Death. The Honeymoon, choosing somebody. The Magician. The Eight of Swords, and they're all up in their head about it. 818. Nine of Wands with the Melissa. The Two of Pentacles and the Moon. They don't know whether or not to say something, that they want to be single. but for a rebirth. Oh. Somebody's gonna have to end somebody's peace in order for them to be happy. Seven of Swords and the King of Wands. Somebody's lying about being a player. They actually in a married relationship. Princess of Swords that they got into quickly. Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and now they are investing in becoming single. Somebody's getting divorced. The Melissa, yeah, somebody's getting divorced. Alright, I'm not gonna clarify that. I'm just gonna do like, I wasn't expecting any of that. Like, holy shit, dude. Kindness. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. And shadow work. Uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. Oh. Right. So it may not be a person that this person is shifting. It may be job positions. They may be shifting jobs. But I really think there was pretty people in there. That was people. That was people. Celebration. Good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. Get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and path. And meditate. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. Alright. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Ooh. Looky, looky, looky here. Someone from a past life is with you. What are we doing tonight? You're never alone, huh? Listen. I haven't shaved. And I don't play with just anybody. So whether you're a ghost, or you actually making the most, it's closed off. You're gonna have to find something else to fucking with. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You wanna hear something that was funny? Can I talk about it? Can I say it? Because I thought it was really cool. I did. I did. Listen, I almost took a picture of it. I did. The neighbor across from me. Um, I took the dogs out, and I took the dogs out twice now, right? And this plate was sitting on the banister of the stairs. And I was like, well, the neighbor must have left it. I'll leave it sit there, you know. You'll come back out and get it in a minute. Well, I went out the second time. They come back, and I'm like, let me put the dogs up and give him his food. He's forgot this thing. Who doesn't do that? You know, like you lay stuff down so you can get into the door, and then you forget that it was out there, and then you're sitting in the house, and you're like, man, let me go get me this you know, and then you're like, you go to get it, and you're like, damn, I forgot it. And especially if you're a person who depends on rides from other people, then you know you've lost it en route somewhere, and there's no telling, and there's no need in calling anybody, because you're not trying to bother anybody to get a ride back to wherever it was. You're just like, fuck it, it's gone. I was like, hold up, let me cheer this motherfucker up. So I knock on the door, and I look over at the plate, and I'm like, it says Blue Star, and it has a big old blue star on it, right? I'm like, oh, cool. What is this? Reach down, I move the star around a little bit. It's a fucking big old bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, dude. Yes, I laughed. Yes, I did. It was sitting right outside my door. I'd been sitting out there all day long. Probably about 3-4 hours, dude. I had been sitting out there. Big old bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. It's a big old plate of spaghetti and meatballs. Well, I ordered me a Detroit pizza, hoping it would get here today. It'll be here tomorrow. Anyway. Look, I was sitting there and I was like, maybe somebody, because I didn't know. I'm going to check to see if this is this dude's. And he said it was his. But I'm sitting there going, if he says that's not his, I'm eating that shit. Man, I ain't had spaghetti in a minute. Wait a minute. What if it's poison? Better not. And he answered the door and he's like, I said, did you leave the site? Yeah, I did. I'm like, wow. Let me go in here and find out what time my pizza will be here. Anyway. I did. Alright. I needed that conversation for a minute. Hold up. That was a heavy fucking reading I didn't want. Listen, we have courage to help. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance, as well as give it to others as you are guided. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. All right, we have one more. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Ooh. Listen. We got any more? We are done. Look at you. Aren't you special? I am. Listen. Let's get a little clarification on that with a big old card. Listen, I might go back to them oracle cards. See, I told you I don't like reading them tarot. I feel for you ladies. I'm like, damn, they do it online and they do the personal readings. Holy shit, I don't have the nerves for that. Y'all go ahead. I'll stick with spirit messages. I don't like that. I don't like that energy. No, god damn, dude. Like, and you're like, but you're supposed to be doing it. And I'm like, no, don't tell me anymore. Tell me. No, don't tell me. Anyway, listen. We have in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Yellow bus is on its way. Listen, get your backpack. It's time. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Dora is right there waiting, and Diego has the tools to get it done. You are good to go. Listen. Real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you the next one. Listen, y'all seen, y'all hear, y'all know what I got 4 different degrees, and I spent most of my years in education trying to get a psychology degree that 18 months before I was going to get my master's, I quit. Since then, I've gotten 4 degrees. I got a collision repair certificate, I've got a welding certificate, and as soon as Michigan lets go of my licenses, I have a real estate and life insurance as well. Alright, so we have shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them. Some careful thought. Or simply choose something better for you. Direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step, as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided. Money matters. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You'll need to be prepared for the unexpected. Ooh, a give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Shut up, you asshole. Make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. Opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new adventure. Just do it. Magic. You can do anything that you desire. Magic. Don't you know you're the one? You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Rewards. You are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going, keep growing. Boop, boop-a-doop, boop. And there's an adventure right after that. Like, listen. Oh, sweet Caroline. Listen, I used to love that song. I think it's Caroline. That's the song where she thinks she smells like roses. She thinks her shit don't smell right or something like that. Anyways, dude. Specifically for the gas parts, for the shit parts. She thinks her shit smells like roses. My shit don't stink most of the time, but when it does, ain't no can of aerosol gonna clean that motherfucker out. You're just gonna need time. Time heals everything, you know. Time heals everything. I ain't even playing. I run a whole room of animals out. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I have run off a whole room of animals, my guys. That's it. My shit ain't even better. Sometimes, now it ain't all the time. It's a rare occasion with the shit, but now sometimes that that gas, it gets a little wet and it says, "You're gonna have to remember this one for a minute." And I'm like, "Oh damn, I don't eat that much. I just eat a lot of protein." Just shakes, like the protein shakes and like I really don't eat that much these days. Boy, I got a lot of guys that said, Daddy said you gotta get rid of a lot of negativity. You've been hyped up for a minute. And I'm like, I know, but I've been having this gas issue for like a little over a year now. He's like, you've been beat up for about 30. Hold on, I'll help you out with it. I'm like, I kind of like it now. Take me to a fancy restaurant, please. I want to sit next to the queen. I want to show her how it's done. You want to have some fun? You want to make bevels? Let's do this. Could you imagine the queen coming over here? She has a big old D. She she goes and she checks. She does a little tour and she checks out the river and she checks out Motown and she checks out some of the fancy spots and the Lions game and well not a Lions game like they're retired or they're like out of season but checks out Ford Field and she says he wants to go to a fancy restaurant and I'm her tour guide and I'm her liaison. Let's go out to eat. And she says, I want to have a little fun. And I said, well, let's have a little fun. So we go to a sports. We can't go to a sports bar. There's drinking there. But there's drinking everywhere. But we got to take her to a sports bar because that's all American. You don't have to drink the beer. And if you need a beer, they serve ginger beer. They serve root beer. And they serve Shirley Temples. We would definitely have to get some root beer and Shirley Temples. And some bean dip. And of course, I'd have to bring in some chili cheese Fritos. She'd be like, I thought we'd come here to eat. We are, honey. Listen. We need the jalapeno poppers, the fried potato, loaded potato cubes. We need the onion ball. And don't forget the fried mushrooms. Load this bitch down. And we definitely got to put a Sprite in there. You have to put a Sprite in there. If you're going to gas up, you better do it the right way. You got to get a Sprite in that motherfucker. Boy, the whole restaurant rolling. That bitch will be wondering if she's shitting her pants or just gassing. I'd be like, honey, if you just go put a diaper on, you'll be all right. Just wait till it's all over and then go wipe your ass and take a shower. And she'd be like, oh my God, no. Oh yeah, let's do this. Queen, if you're listening, let's go have a date. Let's go do this. Let's go have fun. But be on prim and proper, these motherfuckers. They ain't getting prim and proper for us. They don't hold their asses tight so they fucking have headaches. Holding the gas in, waiting. waiting. Because they're afraid that men don't wait. They just shit wherever they fucking walk and they don't give a fuck. Some of them don't even go into a fucking store if they gotta go pee. They just walk around the corner and piss on the wall. And that is not just in the movie. That is for real. Motherfuckers really do that. I mean, they do down south. I think they do up here too. Listen. I learned a lot being homeless. I never heard before in my life that you can walk and piss at the same time. But motherfucker, you can walk and piss at the same time and nobody even notice that you're pissing unless you're walking right past them. I seen it. Yep. They also let me know that they could shit too. They could do it shitting too. I said, how do you do that? And they said, I just put my hand in my pants with a cup in my hand. walk down the road. They don't let us use the bathroom, so we have to use it as we go. And I'm like, you don't worry about trying to light after that light comes out. And they're like, well, you just kind of don't worry about it till later on after dark when nobody's going to be standing around you saying you're being indecent. I'm like, so you just walk around with shit hanging in your ass? No, I'm good. Like, I'm glad I've got a car. I can find somewhere that has wet wipes. Like, that's just, oh, Lord, listen. Listen, that's some of your LA homeless motherfuckers, man. That's not just LA, that's your Malibu. That's your beachside homeless motherfuckers. Malibu. And then listen, man, New York ain't got shit on the Malibu motherfuckers. They can walk, talk shit, bits, and fucking eat all at the same time and make you think you're missing something. You don't even know what there's anything going on. Listen, some people are just happy being free. Might as well be. I'm looking at a beautiful ruby right now in a sunstone. And moss agate. I love moss agate. If you have issues with your emotions and your heart space, flower agate and moss agate, work with those crystals. They will help you. Seriously, they will help you. Make you feel so good. Peridot will, but Peridot's kind of more expensive. But, like, moss agate isn't that expensive. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it's not expensive. Flower agate is about the same price. All your agates are about the same price. And depending on the agates, depends on what part of your chakra system actually you're working on as well. They give different powers. But anyway, if you guys are having issues, listen. Daddy's trying to talk to you. Are you hearing? Are you hearing what the fuck is going on? He said, listen. I'm right here. Hush your mouth. People are trying to sleep in this motherfucker. Okay. I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm not even gonna pull out any gemstones because I think you guys need to work on your agates. And what I want you to do is, there's so much information out there. Pick colors. Instead of trying to pick stones, what I want you to do this weekend, if you have an opportunity to, if you're dealing with different ailments, what I want you to do is I want you to get on the internet and I want you to find out pick 7 colors, find their meanings, what you need to do. Like, okay, every day has a color, okay? Every day has a sun sign. Every day has a planet. Every day has a meaning of what you're supposed to be doing for that day, what you're supposed to be focusing on for that day. And when you do that, as you start practicing that stuff, you will start connecting more. You will start grounding more. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's a self day. It's a day to wear silver or gray. This is a day for you to basically be in solitude and focus on you. not be out in the general public. It's run, Sunday is run by the sun. Um, you're supposed to be having fun, but not, like I said, you're supposed to be working on yourself, getting rest, figuring out what through the rest of the week you're going to be trying to fucking make sure that you're at your highest point level. Sundays, you want to make sure, have you ever noticed that on Sundays, it doesn't matter if you're one of those people that works on Sundays or not. On Sundays, you always have to take a nap. Have you ever noticed that? On Sundays, you always have to take a nap, and it's always about the same time every week, no matter what, between 2 and 5 o'clock. You gotta take a nap. Like, if you make it through Sundays and you make it from between 2 and 5 o'clock without laying down for a nap, congratulations, because you do better than I do on most Sundays. And I'm talking my entire life, dude. Between 2 and 5 on Sundays, I'm out. Don't ask me to do nothing. Between 2 and 5, like, I'm out. Like, I'm out. I don't know. It's been that way for as long as I can remember. What's funny is that Sundays between 2 and 5 is race day. Is when races run. Wow. I haven't really watched a lot of racing since my grandpa died. I like racing. I just have, since my grandpa died, it just isn't the same. But, Junior was my race man. Senior and Junior. Senior was my grandpa's, and Junior was mine. 12/12. That was my grandpa's birthday. I love you, Grandpa. But his was Senior and mine was Junior. And I think Junior's retired now. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't even watch it anymore. He did get to see Danica Patrick before he died. Get to race. He was so excited. He drove into my ass, buddy. You could have been her if you would have listened to me. You could have been her if you would have listened to me. And I'm like, but Grandpa. He's like, but Jennifer, one of these days I wish you'd listen to me. I did, Grandpa. A little late, but I did. You guys have yourselves a good night, 12/13. I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright? No tarot tomorrow. Just oracles. Let's stick with the fucking oracles. Holy fuck shit biscuits, y'all. Like, seriously. I'm leaving the other fucking drama shit to the other readers, man. That just isn't for me. Like, I mean, I read my own stuff, and I can read my own stuff, but holy shit, man. I don't like it. I'm not a drama person, man. Like, having to hear the stuff that goes on in my own life, y'all listen. I'm just like, and they do this for a lot of people. Not this bitch. Listen, if you want to find out how God's working in your life, we can get on. Oh, Lord, listen. We can get on. Oh, yeah, we can get it on. But you want to talk about all that fucking drama, dude, it's hard to hear it, let alone try and fucking channel that shit, dude. I wasn't even trying to channel that shit. I was trying to channel some God Jesus. He said, let's talk about boys. And I said, I don't want to talk about boys. That's why I got on here. I didn't want to hear about boys. I don't want to talk about boys. I said, but why dad had made boys?